Hello students, in last video lecture we studied the solubility and solubility product and how to calculate or how to derive the expression regarding solubility product of different types of salt. Now in this lecture we are going to start our new JEE and NEET based point, that is the relationship between Ka, that is dissociation constant of weak acid, then Kb, that is dissociation constant for weak base, and Kw, that is ionic product of water in conjugate acid base pair. Conjugate acid base pair. Okay, this is the very important point for JEE and NEET and MHT CAT exam, because this is not included in our syllabus or in NCERT or in textbook. This is the mainly based on JEE, NEET and MHT CAT exam. Now our point is relationship between K, Kb and Kw in conjugate acid base pair. Now let us consider that conjugate acid base pair. In last video lecture we studied. Let us take an example, that is HCl. Okay, HCl. What is the rule to find conjugate acid and conjugate base? If I am removing one H plus ion, as we know HCl, it is the acid. HCl, it is the acid. Okay. Suppose if I am removing this proton, so we will get the product Cl minus. Okay, Cl minus, it acts as base, that is conjugate base of this acid. That is conjugate base of this acid. Okay. So reversibly it takes place. Cl minus combines with H plus ion. If I am adding H plus ion to this species to form HCl. So I am writing here Cl minus, it is the base. So if I am adding one H plus, it will form acid HCl. It is conjugate acid. Conjugate acid. Okay. So our rule clearly suggests that how conjugate base is formed. Base is equal to acid minus H plus. Acid minus H plus. And how acid is formed? Base plus H plus. Base plus H plus. This is the rule I am giving you already, how to find conjugate acid and conjugate base. Okay, so conjugate acid base pair means this is the acid and this is the base. So difference in only one proton, the acid base pair, which consists only difference in one proton. एक का proton का difference है. Just Cl and Cl minus ion. It only differ from one proton. Okay, so this is the conjugate acid base pair. Conjugate acid base pair. Okay. Then next example is, that is NH3. NH3. So if I am adding NH3, if I am adding one proton, NH3, as we know, NH3 it is a base. If I am adding one proton to the ammonia, it will form ammonium ion, NH4 plus ion. It is the conjugate acid of this base NH3. It is the conjugate acid of this base NH3. Okay. So if I am removing one proton, NH4, as we know, NH4 it is the acid. If I am removing one proton minus H plus, so it will produce ammonia. Ammonia, it is the conjugate base of this acid. Okay, so ammonia ला फोकस केला हा बेस झाला, त्याचा conjugate acid हा झाला. NH4 plus ला फोकस केला हा acid झाला, त्याचा conjugate base ammonia झाला. So this is how to derive or how to represent the conjugate acid base pair. Okay, now let us consider his example. Let us consider NH3 and NH4 plus conjugate acid base pair. NH3 and NH4 plus are the conjugate acid base pair. Okay, we have to find the KKB and KW, Ka, Kb and KW. Okay, in conjugate acid base pair. First of all, we have clearly understood conjugate acid base pair. Okay, now I want to find Kw. Okay, first of all, we take acid like NH4 plus. Here, acid like NH4 plus. Okay, so Kw means it is the ionic product of water. Ionic product of water. म्हणजेच मला ऍसिड ची आणि बेस ची वॉटर बरोबर रिएक्शन करायची. वॉटर आहे ना, आयनिक प्रोडक्ट ऑफ वॉटर. ठीक आहे, बेन्झीन किंवा CCl बरोबर रिएक्शन नाही करू शकत. So ammonium ion, that is, it is an acid. Okay, react with H2O because we have to find the relationship between K, Kb and Kw. This is the acid. So acid means we have K आपल्याला याचं माहित आहे. Kb म्हणजे अमोनिया हा बेसचा Kb निघणार, ऍसिडचा K निघणार, Kw चा राहिलेला आहे तो काढतोय. So NH4 plus water, it will form बघा, NH4 plus gives 1H plus ion to this water molecule. It produces H3O plus hydronium ion plus ammonia, that is NH3. It is conjugate base of this acid NH4 plus. Okay, now we have to write dissociation constant for this reaction. Dissociation constant, that is Ka. How to write Ka? Ka is equal to, by applying law of mass action. Law of mass action means product respect to their coefficient, stoichiometric coefficient, divided by reactant and respect to their stoichiometric coefficients. So what is our product? That is in bracket H3O plus. H3O plus. What is then NH3 ammonia divided by reactant is NH4 plus. NH4 plus. Another reactant is water. Okay. Now, please remind that we have derived the derivation, that is ionic product of water. In ionic product of water, concentration of water is equal to constant. Concentration of water remains constant. So we have to write K dash or K dash, simply K dash or K. Okay. So we neglected this concentration, that is expressed in square bracket. We deleted that concentration of water because concentration of water remains constant, because water, it is a weak electrolyte, it dissociates partially. Hence most of the water remains undissociated. If I am taking 10 moles of H2O, 10 moles of H2O, out of 10 moles only 1 moles will be dissociated as H plus and OH minus ion, and 9 moles H2O remains undissociated. 9 moles of H2O remains undissociated. Okay. Hence, concentration of water remains constant. Concentration of water remains constant because water, it is a weak electrolyte. Okay. So H2O concentration of water, it is neglected in given expression. So finally we get this equation, that is, this is the equation for Ka in bracket H3O plus in bracket NH3, then divided by NH4 plus. So I am writing here K because we want to find how to relate K, Kb and Kw. I am writing separately here. K is equal to in bracket H3O plus in bracket ammonia divided by NH4 plus. NH4 plus. Now this is our acid. This is conjugate acid base pair. First of all, I am react with water. Okay, then ammonia react with water. Our second reaction, that is in case of base. In case of base. So what is our base? That is ammonia, NH3. NH3. Okay, so ammonia react with water because we want to relate K, Kb and Kw. H2O. What is our product? What is our product? Then NH4, water gives 1H plus ion to this ammonia. It will form NH4 plus and OH minus. This is base and this is conjugate acid of this base. तुम्ही जसं बघाल तसं अर्जुनला फक्त पोपटाचा डोळा दिसला तसं तुम्ही बेस कडे बघाल तर त्याचा conjugate acid हा NH4 plus. NH4 plus as a acid बघाल as a acid तर त्याचा conjugate base NH3 असणार. Conjugate base NH3 असणार. मी NH3 ला बघितलं नुसतं. It is a base मला माहिती आहे. NH3 चा conjugate acid कोण असतं? NH4 plus. असं जसं बघतो त्या अँगल. Now we react ammonia plus water. It will form NH4 plus and OH minus. So again we want to write, this is the base. So we want to write the expression regarding Kb. Dissociation constant of weak base by applying law of mass action product upon reactant. NH4 plus in bracket OH minus divided by NH3 and in bracket H2O. Product upon reactant. But point to be noted that concentration of water remains throughout constant because water, it is a weak electrolyte, it dissociates less quantity and most of the water molecule remains undissociated. Hence concentration of water remains constant. So hence it will be neglected in given expression. So finally we get a derivation, that is Kb is equal to in bracket NH4 plus in bracket OH minus divided by in bracket NH3. So I am writing here separately Kb is equal to in bracket NH4 plus in bracket OH minus divided by NH3. Okay. Then how to relate K, Kb and Kw? Point to be noted that Ka into Kb is equal to Kw. Ka into Kb is equal to Kw. So let us अपन बघूया हे करेक्ट आहे की नाही. So what is the expression for Ka? I am writing here. What is the expression for Ka? In bracket H3O plus in bracket ammonia divided by in bracket NH4 plus into, this is the expression regarding K, into Kb. What is the Kb? In bracket NH4 plus in bracket OH minus divided by NH3 divided by NH3. I am just writing as it is. So आता हे मी delete करतो. Then H3O common काय बघा. What is NH4 plus cancel out with NH4 plus. Then H3O not ammonia cancel out with ammonia. So I think only H 3O plus into OH minus will be remains, and point to be noted that H3O plus कन्फ्युज व्हायचं नाही. लास्ट लेक्चर मध्येच मी PHPO च्या लेक्चर मध्ये सांगितलंय H3O plus म्हणजेच हे H plus आयनचं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन असं इक्वल आहे. ओके, सो in last ionic product of water H plus in bracket OH minus is equal to Kw. H plus in bracket OH minus is equal to Kw. H plus म्हणजे H3O plus असते. हायड्रोनियम आयन आणि H plus हे सेम आहे, तो कन्फ्यूज होऊ नका. ओके, सो वी वांट टू राइट as respect to this Kw. As respect to this Kw. Okay, so we will prove the relationship between Ka into Kb is equal to Kw. K into Kb is equal to Kw. Okay, now what is the calculation of K? I want to giving you some rules to find strongest acid and strongest base. So therefore Ka is inversely proportional to K is equal to Kw divided by Kb. K is equal to Kw divided by Kb. Now, so Kw means ionic product of water. Its value is fixed. That is 1 into 10 to the power minus 14. Its value is fixed. So we want to relate the new relation inversely proportional to Kb. Inversely proportional to Kb. K is inversely proportional to Kb. Okay. So as I said you in last lectures, the strongest acid, कुठलं strongest acid असते? The value of Ka is greater. Value of Ka is greater. This is the strongest acid. This is the strongest acid. Then value of Kb is greater. It is strongest base. Okay, and vice versa means value of Kb is smaller, it is weakest acid. Value of Kb is smaller, it is weakest base. Okay, now we are arranged the new rule regarding this formula. So this is the formula according to conjugate acid base pair. Conjugate acid base pair. So we have to use this. Now suppose if I am focusing, this is my Ka, this is the acid. Okay, if acid is strong, बरोबर, ऍसिड स्ट्रॉंग आहे म्हणजे याचा हा बेस नाही झाला, कॉन्जुगेट बेस झाला ना, फरक काहीच नाही, फक्त शब्दाचा खेळ. ऍसिड स्ट्रॉंग असेल तर त्याचा कॉन्जुगेट बेस हा वीक झाला, कॉन्जुगेट बेस हा वीक झाला, इनव्हर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल आहे ना, बरोबर. मग ऍसिड वीक असेल तर, इफ ऍसिड इज वीक, ऍसिड वीकच आहे, मग याचा कॉन्जुगेट बेस स्ट्रॉंग झाला, इनव्हर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल आहे, conjugate base strong. Okay, then आता मी याच्याकडे बघतो, if I am proposing this, हा बेस स्ट्रॉंग झाला, बेस स्ट्रॉंग, याचा ऍसिड कॉन्जुगेट ऍसिड वीक, आणि बेस वीक असेल तर याचा कॉन्जुगेट ऍसिड will be strong. Conjugate acid will be strong. I am telling you once again, so don't worry about that. So we prove the important point, that is relationship between K, Kb and Kw. Okay. So how we find K into KW is equal to KW. This is the new formula mainly based on JEE NET and MHT CET exam. Okay. So I am KB लगेच तर KW upon KB होणार. Then ionic product of water, the value of KW, that is ionic product of water, is fixed, is constant, that is 1 into 10 to the power minus 40. Okay, so we want to relate only Ka and Kb. We want to relate only Ka and Kb. So Ka inversely proportional to Kb. K means dissociation constant of weak acid. Weak acid, point to be noted there. तर वीक मधलं कोण स्ट्रॉंग आहे हे बघायचं आपल्याला. स्ट्रॉंग मधलं स्ट्रॉंग नाही बघायचं, बरोबर. वीक मधलं कोण स्ट्रॉंग आहे हे बघायचं. डिसोसिएशन कॉन्स्टंट ऑफ वीक ऍसिड and Kb, it is the dissociation constant of weak base. Dissociation constant of weak base. Okay. रूल काय सांगितलेला होता, value of K is greater than acid will be strong. जेवढी K ची व्हॅल्यू जास्त तेवढे ऍसिड स्ट्रॉंग आहे. ओके. मग Kb ची व्हॅल्यू जास्त असेल तर बेस पण स्ट्रॉंग झाला. Kb ची व्हॅल्यू जास्त असेल तर बेस पण स्ट्रॉंग झाला. ओके. हा आपल्याला रूल ऑलरेडी शिकलोय, बरोबर. आत्ताच्या या बेसिस वरती काय करायचंय बघा. हा रूल कोणासाठी मी काढलेला आहे, कॉन्जुगेट ऍसिड बेस पेयर साठी हा रूल आहे. This rule only applicable for conjugate acid base pair because our point is relationship between K, Kb and Kw. हा रूल याच्यासाठीच ऍप्लिकेबल आहे. तुम्हाला विचारलं या कॉन्जुगेट ऍसिड बेस पेयर मधले कोण स्ट्रॉंगेस्ट आहे आणि कोण वीकेस्ट आहे असं विचारलं तर MCQ ला आणि हाच प्रश्न विचारला जातो जनरली, तुम्ही कधी जर बघितलं तर. मग त्यासाठी बघा, मी ऍसिड कडे जर फोकस केला, हा ऍसिड आहे, बरोबर. हा ऍसिड जर स्ट्रॉंग असेल माझा, बरोबर. स्ट्रॉंग म्हणजे स्ट्रॉंग ऍसिड नव्हे, वीक ऍसिड मधला. कारण आपण हे सगळे काढले ते सगळे रूल वीक इलेक्ट्रोलाइटच्या बाबतीमध्येच ऍप्लिकेबल आहे. वीक इलेक्ट्रोलाइटच्या बाबतीमध्ये ऍप्लिकेबल आहे. वीक इलेक्ट्रोलाइट कन्सिस्ट वीक ऍसिड अँड वीक बेस. वीक इलेक्ट्रोलाइट कन्सिस्ट वीक ऍसिड अँड वीक बेस. त्या वीक ऍसिड मधलं कोण स्ट्रॉंग आहे, त्या वीक बेस मधलं कोण स्ट्रॉंग आहे असं बघायचं. स्ट्रॉंग ऍसिड म्हणजे कसं नाही, वीक मधलं कोण स्ट्रॉंग. ऍसिड स्ट्रॉंग आहे म्हणजे वीक मधलं कुठलं ऍसिड जे स्ट्रॉंग असेल, बरं. कोण कसं स्ट्रॉंग कसं करणार की ज्याचं जास्त ते स्ट्रॉंग असणार शिकलं ते असेल तर त्याचा हा कॉन्जुगेट बेस झाला, बरोबर. हा त्याचा कॉन्जुगेट बेस झाला ना. ते ऍसिड मधून ट्रीट केलं तर त्याचा हा कॉन्जुगेट बेस झाला, ते वीक असणार. कॉन्जुगेट बेस वीक असणार, बरोबर. म्हणून तुम्हाला याप्रमाणे आहे. त्यानंतर मग हे जर ऍसिड वीक असेल, बरोबर, किंवा कॉन्जुगेट ऍसिड जर वीक असेल असं म्हटलं तरी चालेल, असं काही नाही. कॉन्जुगेट ऍसिड जर वीक असेल तर त्याचा कॉन्जुगेट बेस स्ट्रॉंग, बरोबर. कॉन्जुगेट ऍसिड जरी शब्द वापरला तरी चालेल, तुम्ही कन्फ्युज होऊ नका. कॉन्जुगेट ऍसिड वीक असेल तर त्याचा कॉन्जुगेट बेस किंवा बेस फक्त व्हायला रिव्हर्स वापरायला पाहिजे. बेस कसा झाला पाहिजे, स्ट्रॉंग. वीक असेल तर बेस स्ट्रॉंग, बरोबर. आता हा जर कॉन्जुगेट बेस स्ट्रॉंग असेल किंवा बेस स्ट्रॉंग असेल तर त्याचं ऍसिड वीक. तुम्ही रिव्हर्स करा, बरोबर. बेस स्ट्रॉंग असेल तर ऍसिड वीक, ठीक आहे. म्हणजे हे चार रूल तुम्ही बनवू शकता. बेस वीक असेल तर ऍसिड स्ट्रॉंग, कॉन्जुगेट ऍसिड स्ट्रॉंग. कारण की हे आपण ऍप्लिकेबल करतोय ऍसिड हा बेस आणि हा ऍसिड या पेयरशी हे ऍप्लिकेबल आपण रूल करतो. सो इफ ऍसिड इज स्ट्रॉंग then its conjugate base is weak. If acid is weak then conjugate base is strong. Then base is strong, then its conjugate acid is weak. Then base is weak, its conjugate acid is strong. Okay, this is how to represent or how to relate the relationship between K, Kb and Kw, because this is really very important point in MHT, CET, JEE and NET exam. Point to be noted that this point is not included in NCERT and our 12th board textbook. This point only basis of JEE, NET and qualifying exam. So you have to prepare or make your notes by using this video lecture, and you will get try to solve the numericals regarding these formulas. Hopefully you have understood this video lecture, and next video lecture we will discuss about next point. Thank you.